Welcome to Better, a Tsang and Associates original podcast. I'm your host, Jane Park, and together we explore practical strategies for living a more mindful and fulfilling life. Today, we're talking about cooking. Disclaimer, I am not a great cook, okay? But what is the traditional kind of outdated method that we've been taught about how to become better cooks? I think it's pretty much through osmosis, right? Like in your family growing up, like your mom teaching you, or your dad teaching you, like friends, like you kind of just pick up on it, right? The family recipes. And beyond that, I mean, cookbooks, I guess, recipes, like online recipes, cooking shows. I don't know how much people watch that anymore, but cooking shows, I guess you could do kind of a more formal cooking classes. Those are kind of the traditional ways, but there's got to be a better way, because there's plenty of us who are sucky cooks still out there, and we've done, some combo of those things, and we're still sucky, right? So what's a better way? So I think actually a great way, and kind of unique, to expand our horizons and become better cooks really quickly is actually just to step outside of our own cultures, whatever your culture is, and learn the basics of core recipes from other cultures. For example, I grew up in a very American household, very American cooking. And so my understanding of ingredients, techniques, and so really my understanding of different ingredients and techniques was extremely limited, and I didn't even really realize it. But if I, for example, just thought, okay, let's tackle these three, very simple, very traditional Japanese recipes, right? Nothing too ostentatious, nothing too crazy, but that really showcase those ingredients and techniques that I'm not used to at all, right? And then replicating that. Something that I could do that for British cooking or Mexican dishes, or you get the idea, right? Just other cultures, because there's a reason why those recipes are still around. They're probably pretty good, and they probably really encapsulate a lot of the techniques and flavors from that culture, from that region of the world. And so if you're able to master that on a small scale, right, you're gonna massively expand your horizons and your competencies as a cook. And I'm not talking about, this is not MasterChef level, this is like cooking for family on a Tuesday level, right? But I think this is such a clever way to get better at cooking so much faster, because that is tangent. That is the impressive thing about like MasterChef or Hell's Kitchen or any of those, right? Is when they say, okay, you have a sweet potato and cod chocolate, right? And then suddenly everybody has like a very clear, at least the good chefs, right? They have a really clear cut recipe that they, pulled out of the air from, I don't know, like they just have a whole encyclopedia of knowledge about food in their head and recipes and techniques. And so stepping outside of our own little bubbles and learning techniques from all over the world is going to make us much better cooks much faster. Did you enjoy today's topic? We aren't the ultimate experts, but we do love sharing our personal journeys, what we've been learning along the way, and in bite-sized portions too that fit easily in our busy days. If you'd like to study today's topic in more detail, we do have a YouTube series as well as in-depth Medium articles from Tsang and Associates. Your feedback helps us reach more listeners like you. See you later!